Hello students, how are you? Fine? Good. Actually, for last video, the chapter of time and work, there are only formulas and there was a question which starts there, but that was not solved clearly. So look, continuation of the chapter of time and work. First question is, A man can do the work in 6 days, and B, another man can do the same work in 12 days. The question is, A and B can do the whole work in how many days together? You know the formula, first formula, A and B together can do the same work in xy by x plus y days. Then using this formula and putting the value of x is 6 and value of y is 12, you know the answer 6 into 12 by after sum you can get 18 and cancelling, then you can get the answer is 4 days. Very simple question. That is the easy question. Also look the second question. Using the second formula, you know very well in last video, A and B together can do the same work in 8 days and B alone can do the same work in 12 days. The question is, A alone can do in how many days? A alone can do it in, you know the formula xy by x plus x minus y. Then using 8 into 12 by 4, that is after subtracting 8 and 12, you know that is 24 days. Already question 2 solved. Then question number 3, using the formula, third question, M1 T1 T1 by W1 and M2 D2 T2 by W2. The question, listen carefully at first. There are 2 cats, it's 2 rats in 2 days. Then 10 cats, it's 10 rats in how many days? Question, listen with carefully. 2 cats, it's 2 rats in 2 days. Then 10 cats, it's 10 rats in how many days? Using this formula, question number 3, 2 cats in place of M1 is 2, it's 2 rats in place of W1 is 2, in 2 days, that is in place of T1 is 2. Same thing, 10 cats, it's 10 rats in how many days? You have to do, after cancelling 2 2 10 10, therefore D2 is 2 days. Therefore 10 cats is 10 rats in how many days? Answer is 2 days. Might also in place of M2 and W2, that is in place of 10 cats and 10 rats. If there are 500 cats, it's 500 rats in how many days? That's also answer will be 2, because in place of 10, 500, 500, both will be cancelled. Then your answer will be D2 is equal to 2. Okay, VVI for that question. Mind it, already 3 questions solved. Then another questions, look carefully. Question number 4. Listen carefully. VVI the question number 4, 5, 6. VVI for you also. Question is, A can do a work in 15 days. Question number 4. A can do a work in 15 days and B can do the same work in 30 days. They start the work together. They start the work together and after 5 days, after 5 days, A leaves the work. A leaves the work. In how many days we can finish the remaining work? In how many days we can finish the remaining work? Look the question carefully. A can do a work in 15 days. B can do the same work in 30 days. They start the work together and after 5 days A leaves the work. In how many days we can finish the remaining work? Actually, there are two methods to solve this type of question. One is arithmetic and other is algebraical. And using the algebraical method, you can do easily. Look the board. We can finish the remaining work. Actually, they start the work together and after 5 days, A leaves the work. That means A and B both can do 5 days, okay? And B can finish the remaining work you don't know in how many days. Assume it X days. Therefore, look, A can do in 1 day 1 by 15, in 5 days 5 by 15, plus B can do 5 plus X days, that is 5 plus X by 30 equal to 1. After the working of A and B, both will be whole work, that is the one part. পুরো অংশটা হচ্ছে এক অংশ. After cancelling 5 3s are 15, then 5 plus X by 30, 1/3 जब उधर जाएगा तब क्या होगा? After subtracting from 1, it will be 2 by 3. Then 3 and 30 will be cancelled. 3 10s are 30. And 5 plus X equal to 10 to the 20. Then X equal to 15. Therefore, B can finish the remaining work in how many days? In 15 days. Therefore, B finish the remaining work in 15 days. Simple question, but you have to do in this way, algebraical method, using this method. Now question number next, that is 4. Again, listen carefully. What is the question number 4? If here is the question number 4, sorry, question number 5. A can do a work in 9 days. A can do a work in 9 days and B is 50% more efficient. B is 50% more efficient. More efficient মানে বেশি কাজ করে কার থেকে than A. In how many days will be alone do the same work in how many days? Be alone can do the same work. Look at the boards. It can do a work in 9 days. That is age time given in the question, 9 days. Age time is 9 days. And B is 50% more efficient. That is, B will take to complete the work less time than A. And very simple method. B's time will be 9 into 100 by 150 days. Why 150? It becomes here because B is 50% more efficient. That is, work ratio will be A and B. 100 is to 150 and time ratio will be reversed. 150 is to 100. For that case, you have to calculate in this way: 9 into 100 by 150. And after cancelling by 50, 2 and 3, 3 is a 9. That is 6 days. Therefore, B can do the same work in 6 days. That was the question number 5. Now, next question number 6. Again, look, question number 6. What is the question? Listen carefully and review the question number 6. It can do a work in 10 days. A and B can do a work in 10 and 15 days respectively. Review the question number 6. They work together for 3 days. They work together for 3 days. And B lives. After working 3 days, B lives. B kache chole gelo. A finishes the remaining work. A finishes the remaining work alone. A finishes the remaining work alone. In how many days the work will be finished? In how many days? In how many days the work will be finished? The question very simple but fair for you. Look, A and B can do a work in 10 days and 15 days. Means A একটা কাজ 10 days এ করতে পারে, B সেই কাজটা 15 days এ করতে পারে. This work together for 3 days. তারা 3 days একসাথে কাজ করলো. And B leaves, B চলে গেল. A finishes the remaining work alone. A বাকি কাজটা একা করছে. In how many days the work will be finished? পুরো কাজটা কতদিনে শেষ হবে? Very simple. You have to do the algebraical method for this type of question, and solution is very, very simple. Look, actually, what is the total time to complete the work this way? You have to let x days. Let tt means total time. Tt means total time equal to x days, and just 2 lines to solve this type of question. Since we after 3 days leaves, therefore we works here only 3 days and a total going on for x days. Therefore x by 10 plus 3 by 15 equal to 1. Why x by 10? We can do in 1 to 1 by 10 part, in x days x by 10 part, and we can do in 1 to 1 by 15 part, in 3 days 3 by 15. After sum is 1 part, that is whole part, and after cancelling you can get the answer. X by 10 equal to 4 by 5, and 5 to the 10, therefore x equal to 8 days. Therefore total time to complete this work, complete the work, equal to 8 days. And very simple method, you know. Another question number for this chapter, question number 7. Look, question number 7. Listen carefully. A is thrice as good a workman as B. A is thrice as good a workman as B. A is thrice as good a workman as B means A B A 3 times কাজ করে, okay, and takes 10 days less to do our work and takes 10 days less to do our work, 10 days less to do our work, then B takes full stop. In how many days we alone can do the work? In how many days B alone can do it? Look at the question. A is good 3 times as B. That means work ratio of A and B equal to 3:1, and you know time ratio will be reversed, that is 1:3, and for that case A takes 10 days less to do our work than B takes. Therefore A B, that is A 1 time, B 3 unit. That is, what is the less time? 3 minus 1 is 2. 3 minus 1, that is 2 units time, equal to 10 days less. Then 1 unit equal to 5 days, and B's time is 3 units. Therefore 3 units equal to 15 days. Therefore B complete the same work in how many days? That is 15 days. B's time equal to 15 days. Okay, আমরা আজকে ক্লাস করতে করতে বেশ কিছু প্রবলেম তোমাদের জন্য চ্যাপ্টার ওয়াইজ সলভ করলাম, টাইম এন্ড ওয়ার্ক চ্যাপ্টার। এইভাবে আমরা দিনের পর চ্যাপ্টার ওয়াইজ কম্বাইন কোর্সটাকে চালিয়ে যাব। তোমরা আমাদের সাথে থাকবে, ফলো করবে, like করবে। Any question, any problem, then you can message in my number, okay, and share করতে ভুলবে না। ভালো করে পড়ো, বাড়িতে বসে বসে এখন র্যান্ডম প্র্যাকটিস করো ম্যাথমেটিক্স, ওকে। থ্যাংক ইউ, ভালো থেকো।